Stu is Scream 7's Ghostface. Here's the big theory. Look closely at this scene of Stu in Scream 1 after the TV drops on him. He's shaking from the electricity, but if you look carefully, his belly rises. Was this a mistake, or will this be used to show us he survived? Let's look at the Scream 7 trailer. One of the lines we hear should have you shook. I'm not hiding, Sydney. Not this time. Pardon? So you've done this before. In fact, another line is even crazier. All your friends passed just for being near you. This tells us that it's someone who has a deep knowledge of her past. Stu. Be sure to hit follow if you're enjoying. Stu was originally convinced to carry out the crimes by Roman Bridger. Now, we know via Wikipedia that Matthew Lillard has been cast in the film. The problem is, so has this cast member, and both characters were seemingly eliminated. Or were they? Injury doesn't equal endgame in Scream because even Gail stopped moving. Remember in Scream 6, we literally saw her stop moving, and yet paramedics were able to get her into 7. And then Mr. Plot Armor over here. But is that enough? Well, in 2026, he has 7 roles which are all physical. Compare that to a year like 2023 where 4 out of 6 roles were voice only. It seems like Matthew Lillard is making a return to physically dominating our screens. Another fact is that the trailer takes us back to the home, or at least a replicant, of what we saw in Scream 1. Correct me if I'm wrong there. With a robotic version of Ghostface before the real one walks in, which could be a nod to the fact that Stu refuses to work with anyone else. This man was betrayed, which is the reason why there may only be one Ghostface. With lines like reminds me of where we grew up, slower movements which could show age, and even heavier breathing pointing at a Ghostface in his final days. Then this last line, listen.
This is gonna be fun.
Sounds similar to this.
We're gonna carry on.
Family, who do you think Ghostface is, and would you want it to be Stu? Follow for more.